Welcome back to Live, Love, Loss. I am one of your hosts, Jason McIntosh.
I am your other host, Katrina Madewell. Welcome back.
You look great today.
Thank you. I just stepped up my shoe game. Make sure you get that,
Keeping up. Looking good.
Rob,
the gun shows are popping.
Yeah, the guns are popping. Yeah.
Nice and sore.
Yeah, a little bit.
Love it. This is episode 13, is it? Lucky number 13?
I think so. Is this 13, Rob? I do believe it is.
It is 13.
Awesome.
Lucky number 13.
I thought we were shutting the MacBook today.
Well, we're free flow. I like to have a little something in front of me. It's just one of those.
Are you cheating on Chat GPT?
Maybe. So spoiler
not on.
alert. We don't really like the topic for the 13th. So we're going to free form. But we were going to talk about, maybe we'll sprinkle it in there a little bit, but there's only one problem with it. The title is Keeping the Spark Alive in a Healthy Relationship. And we're both single right now, so we're not in a healthy relationship. So we don't know how much of an expert how much we will lend to this topic.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, there's been plenty of experience in the past.
Well, I was married for a long time. Does that count?
Yeah, I'm saying so. We hope to have some more content coming at you soon. So we have homework.
So I'll tell you.
The homework, what's the homework?
What do you mean, what's the homework?
Well, you got to get out there and meet someone so you can get into this relationship.
Oh, I have been meeting people. Okay. I went on a date Saturday.
Well, those are, and there's the topic for the day.
And I kissed my date.
Oh!
There's the show.
Hey, now, did it stop there? Was there a second base?
No.
Okay, so he slid into second base when it was called out by the ump, maybe.
No, I didn't do anything extra. Okay. It was in public. I didn't.
Okay.
Oh,
hey.
No.
So it's just one, not two? Is it? No, kidding.
No, I didn't.
I know. All right, so then we're going to talk about that for sure, because that's like a mini relationship.
No, it's not.
Kind of, sort of.
Actually, the guy lives in New York, so it's so not a relationship.
Hey, forget about it,
Yeah.
Okay. Will you ever see him again? Talk to him again? Commute? So wait, let's stop there. Was he in town before you just met him at... Walk us through this. How did this happen? I want to meet a lovely lady from New York.
Hello there.
Should I? Okay, I
get. Was it on one of these apps? Did you swipe left or right?
Katrina's a little spicy, and
hey, bad to the bone.
Okay, I'll read a couple.
This is fun already.
Oh wait, I already deleted him.
Oh wow, well,
wait, I took a screenshot. Really? No, I'm talking about the messages.
Was there tongue?
Okay, so I have to.
Just
I'll read
smooch? The audience wants to know.
Let me find it.
She's got so red all of a sudden.
I know. Stop.
Blushing.
Cut it out.
Okay. I want to make you feel as uncomfortable as possible today. That's my goal.
Oh, don't worry. It won't take me long to get fresh, so don't you worry about me.
But you're spicy, yes. All right, so while you're doing that, so this is on one of the apps.
Yeah, so it was Hinge, and I don't know the answer to this. Maybe you do.
I don't know.
But on Hinge, which was funny, by the way, remember when I texted you? You came up, and I was like, oh, no, swipe left. No real estate agent.
But I'm not on any of them, period.
Well, I just thought it was funny that it,
yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be people you didn't know. Anyway, what I was going to say was...
She denied. This is what she did.
No appraisers, no real estate agents,
that's
any of that.
Smart, I suppose.
Location...
Rob, I didn't make the cut.
The location showed... Apparently. Oh, be quiet. Stop it. The location showed local, like West Shore area.
Okay.
So I don't know if Hinge just picks up where you're at.
Don't know. I think you could probably, in any of those apps, you should be able to set your radius of, like if you can do 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, 50 miles. Yeah.
Anyway, I had a lot of fun. I drank a lot.
Good.
A lot.
Good.
And
well, that sounds like a great time. He's deleted, so there's no more future
Well, I just deleted him off the app. That's all.
Okay.
Shouldn't you do that anyway? Like, what's the proper protocol?
I don't know the protocol. Well, it just depends on if you're going to see that person again, right?
Well, why wouldn't you delete them anyway if you already have their cell phone number? Why wouldn't you just?
I guess that's that's true. It's a good point.
Like, why do you need to continue communication in the app?
Here's what may happen. I often wondered about this, but let's say there's an interest and you go into the second, third date, and you're still on the actual thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then they're still surfing and meeting, and
Well, maybe I'm still surfing and meeting.
Shucking and jiving, you know.
So what's that supposed to mean?
Boomer, shucking and jiving to Jeremy.
Stop it.
That's not what the kids say these days.
You're not even that old. Don't say that.
51, that's pretty old.
But it's not. You're not a boomer.
True, but it's so funny. It's so funny because I still haven't figured this out yet. I'm too old for midlife crisis, but people, oh, you're not that old. You're 51. But like, do you know that in 4 years I can live over in Sun City Center? Or maybe 3 years. Do you know I already have like AARP eligible?
We're going here. Okay.
I've refused it, but I'm already AARP eligible. So when 60 something, oh, you're not that old. You're young. I mean, I guess if you just have the mindset where you're always young, age is just a number, right?
I guess I'm not going to find
I've seen some pretty rough 30 to 40-year-olds out there that look a lot older than me.
So he was 40.
Okay.
A little younger.
Robbing the cradle.
A little bit.
Okay. Cougar. Like I thought you were going to be a cougar.
I set the minimum age 35 and it still feels too young.
Blushing. Okay, good.
It still feels too young.
So
yours is probably 20. So
I don't want to hear any stuff then. You're right. No. Well, you just shamed me. Publicly shamed me. And I just fell for it too. Disclaimer, I have a 25-year-old daughter. And so I'll leave it there.
Are you going younger than your daughter?
I don't even.
Wait a minute. You're wanting to know all my details?
Oh, well, deets? There's no deets because there's no details at the moment. But there has potentially been opportunities because, this is so terrible. This is so bad.
I just can't do it. I'd feel like a pedophile.
I know.
Like a mom pedophile.
I know it's bad. It's so bad. But I almost feel like, when you become my age, I'm not even a DILF. I'm a GILF. At this point, I'm a grandfather. So my, it's funny they called me J-Mac growing up. Was my name J-Mac? My grandchildren, I am known as G-Mac. I have it actually tattooed on my arm there, because I wanted a really cool grandpa name, and G-Mac is the coolest grandpa name on the planet at the moment. Right?
Way cooler than grandpa.
Yes. So and it melts my heart when they call me G-Mac, but.
It's better than Gramps.
It is. And so, a lot of people, are sometimes shocked at that, that I'm old enough to have grandchildren, but I think it's just in the way you carry yourself. Yeah. It's
the way you're younger.
That's what I'm saying. It's just, the math does add up. It does compute, I actually had my oldest daughter at 26, which in this day and age, compared to my parents who were 18 and 20, 26 was later on in life
I was 25 when I had Madeline.
Yeah, so in the natural course of things, my daughter was 19 when she gave me her first grandchild. So, and now we're on our third.
Well, my grandbabe is actually from Tyler. He's 31.
Yeah, I have now a 5-month-old granddaughter who made an appearance in our team meeting just the other day. Because my daughter came in, she was going to work out at the gym and stay for the meeting a little bit, and so a little pleasant surprise. I had the granddaughter here.
The baby stole the show, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the granddaughter's name is Helena after her mother.
I love it.
Right, it's baby Helena. So
I love it.
It's always great when the kids come visit you in the office, or the grandkids, I should say. You can always follow the trail behind them too.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the mom life. Take them back.
Yes.
Right.
But let's go back to Saturday. All right,
so I looked on my phone. I can't find it, but I'll give you the short version, okay?
Yeah.
Like flirty text messages going back and forth. The guy's a paramedic.
Oh, so we know he knows mouth to mouth.
Ends up texting me something like, "Yeah,
He just went right past that one.
Did. I'm legally allowed to cut clothes off." Like that's kind of how.
Oh, out of time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He said that to you?
In a text. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good line. I'm not legally allowed to do it, but yet I can. Yet I've done it.
Okay, Rob, what was the line?
But I haven't done it with scissors. I just rip them off. Oh
what
God,
was the line? Rob, okay, we
face.
were watching all of these my little playlist I have on Instagram. They were pretty good. And then Rob dropped a bomb, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm using that one." Okay, so this is his story.
Yeah,
right.
Let's hear it.
He's a guy in a bar. Single.
There's a guy in a bar.
Bartender.
Single guy in a bar.
Bartender?
Bartender says, "You have a very unique face." I said,
wow.
"Oh, really?" She said, "Yeah, I'd like to sit on
it." Wait, let me back up. There's so much going on with that.
That is such a good pickup line.
You have a very unique face.
I had to stop and think about that. I'm a little out of touch. I get it now. So if I recycled that and said, "Hey, you have the type of face I'd love to sit on," I feel like I'd get smacked right across the face.
Crush them.
That's what I'm saying.
Gary doesn't sit on the girl's face.
No, that's true. I was seeing if you're paying attention.
Yeah, you have that all wrong.
We took this to a whole different level today.
I know.
It's
this is way more fun than we had planned.
Yeah. Now we hope we don't experience the loss of audience. Live, love, loss. So I think this is the type of stuff people want to tune into.
Well, the point is, like, you do live after loss. It sucks. There's nothing. I mean, I saw a friend of mine from high school yesterday sold our big boat. It was like, we're going to like literally cry over it. I'm going to drive it down to her Saturday. Yeah. And she was like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Well, it still really fucking sucks to be a widow, but I'm living my life."
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. We've had several shows where we've talked about this, and I think, again, it's important to give yourself permission to move on. Everyone grieves at different intervals, and that's okay too. But I think you just can't get sucked down. You can't stop living, you know, and we have kind of talked about that before. It might sound weird to have these type of conversations when both parties are healthy, but actually it's communication. Should you not know everything about your partner from head to toe, and then even, if the inevitable is going to happen. So how do you want that to look like? What are your wishes, right? So in that conversation, a great segue is, that the afterlife. I mean, on Earth, not in heaven.
And I know you said that, and you've mentioned it a couple times on the show, and that you had that conversation with Helena.
Because I didn't have that. Well, we did. No, we did.
Right.
We did.
But I'll tell you, my husband never would have talked about that. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Well, that's a pride thing, and the difference was my wife was dying, not the other way around. So that's a man. So you think it would have been similar? Yeah, I think for a man it's harder to visualize
Imagine that, yeah.
Because as a woman and as a mother, the only thing they're thinking is my children. They don't give two about me. I mean, not that they don't.
You're not the first thought.
Yes, it's the children. Make sure she takes care of the children. Make sure she's good to them. Those were her words. Those were her words. I
would have said the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was the only thing, and I get that. I mean, I get that as a parent because as a father, I became the mother, right? So I had to take on both roles. I had to be more maternal. I had to push the paternal and become more maternal. So in the middle of the night, I would sleep through an earthquake and a tsunami at the same time before, right? And even the very first night, it was like a drop, just a pin drop I would hear, right? So something changed. Just the reality of the realism of the situation I was in. The first night that my children were in the house and my wife wasn't their mother, I instantly knew. Instantly went into that maternal mode instinctively. There wasn't even like consciously I did.
It's interesting what your body and your mind does. Unconsciously.
It sure is. Maybe that is it's almost like your survival mode, the fight or flight type of a thing. Mm-hmm. And I think for me, I know that's really what happened because I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. It just naturally kind of happened. There was an awareness that, and when you really stop and think about that out loud, I guess for the first time, I'm really thinking about that because I'm going back to that very moment and the very first night because it was the children woke up in the morning, came down, where's mommy? And I had to sit them down on the couch, explained. And so that first night, when it happened, and so the first night to where you're doing more than, hey, just give the kids a kiss. I mean, in many cases, I mean, it's the mother even, tucking them in. And they were still at age to be tucked in. I mean, maybe not the 13-year-old, son.
They still like it.
But their mother, they do. But 8-year-old daughter and then a newborn. So that was, you instantly go into this mode of, and I think that is, as a father, maybe that's your paternal provider and protector mode, right? Because the mother takes on that role of being very maternal, very motherly, definitely more in tune to the compassionate, motherly, kiss the boo-boo type of a thing, where the father is just, he's the one with the shotgun, when the daughters become, dating eligible. So you go into the more of the provider protector role, right? So it is interesting when you have to take on both of those. And, my oldest daughter, at the time she was 8, and then my youngest daughter, who's now 17, was 9 months. So, obviously she inherited a little bit the mother role, where I probably mentioned this on the show before, but as the younger daughter would go to school, and it got to the point where they were old enough to, draw and write and things of that nature, they would, on Mother's Day, would roll around and they'd always make their little cards for the mother, and she always made it for her sister, right? And so that was always heartbreaking for me, but at the same time, it was made me proud too.
The first time was it? I wonder how that went down. Like if her teacher said, "Well, you can make a card for your sister,"
it's
or
not
she
like,
just did it.
Yeah, well, in that's the dynamic. It's not like I brief them when they go from grade
Well,
to
that's
grade.
what I'm saying. Like I'm wondering if she did it on her own or just like had a secondary thought.
That's I probably did ask her that, but at the same time, maybe I didn't because I was just so caught up in the moment.
Oh yeah,
of it.
for sure.
I just I didn't. That's
from your perspective, it's so sweet to watch. It was just my comment was just like an afterthought. Like I'm just I was curious.
Yeah.
About it.
That was a long time ago.
I bet you it was a teacher probably that impacted her.
Yeah.
Because kids can feel really excluded or alienated when their situation is different.
Yeah, agreed.
I think about, I think it was something in school we were doing one time where we were talking about DNA and the tree structure and building out your ancestry. And I never knew my father. On my birth certificate, it says father unknown. So it made me feel super alienated at that time doing that particular exercise at school. Yeah. So that's why I was wondering if maybe a teacher impacted her.
Well, that's interesting. So you had a similar type of a situation Father's Day, but was there a father figure?
My grandfather was very much like my dad. Yeah.
Did you make him a Father's Day card?
Yeah, I'm sure I did because he literally was like my father. He was.
Yeah, and it's great to be able to have, and it's important.
He was the sweetest man I ever knew. And you know what I love about him the most, Jason?
Tell me.
He was just so cute and so brutally honest. He would, I remember one time I had this dress, and it's just funny, I'm going to share. So I had this dress, and he's like, that dress looks terrible on you. And he would say, you look fat. Are you pregnant again? That's what he asked.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, there's a certain...
Or he would say, hey, baby, you're putting on a couple pounds there, don't you think? Like, he was just that way, and I love it. I loved it.
No, I can appreciate that more than the person that tells you what you want to hear.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
What you need to know, which is great. Now, was he Peepaw, Paw, Grandpa? Paw.
And I kind of renamed him Pappy. I liked Pappy better, so that's what I call him.
That could take a duality there of grandfather and father, Pappy.
Yeah,
right?
I nicknamed him Pappy, and then it stuck, and everybody called him Pappy.
Pappy's. I think there's a Pappy's barbecue back where I'm originally from in the Midwest, and Pappy's barbecue, some of the best barbecue. Actually,
yeah, so he became my Pappy, and
it's
funny. I think about that same scenario with the kids. I remember one time I'd gained a little bit of weight, and I had this dress, and I put it on. It was like formal wear. I think I was packing for a cruise or something, and I put it on, and I thought, I don't know. I look a little too crammed into this dress, right? So I come out and I wear it. 3 kids are there, right? The older daughter, the younger daughter.
I'm just like, wow.
Oh wait, it gets better. Older daughter, younger daughter, my son in the middle. I came out and I'm like, hey, how does the dress look? I'm thinking about packing this for the cruise.
Pappy's a pistol, man.
Well, Pappy was gone. This was just the kids,
right?
Okay. And the girls are like, oh, Mama, it's so pretty because it's got little things on it. Yeah. And my son goes, no, Mom.
Oh, there you go. He had a little Pappy in him.
He's so me. Like that's me. He is my kid through and through. And the younger one now, all day long, she would do that. But she was little, really little at that time that happened. But yeah, she's my freaking twin that looks like my mother.
Yeah.
The 19-year-old is a mini version of me.
It's amazing, right? How that happens, genetics.
All right, so the Instagram feeds. Yeah. I gotta play this. So
oh boy.
And Rob's gonna edit it later. But so this guy, I follow him on social media. And he's talking about when you get a guy that texts you back and says, oh, I just want to be friends.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I have to share. I'm going to play it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm not. Hold on. I thought I was going to play it. No, it moved away. Hold on. I know. Hold on.
Boop, boop. Oh, he's got the queued up. I love it.
It didn't move, did it? I I know. Thank you, Rob. I sent it to you too. I had it up on my phone the whole time, and then I go to grab it, and now it's not here. Thank you for the reminder.
I'll
not
take
exactly live radio.
Sexual innuendos. Say that word for me. For
Innuendos.
1,000. That's it.
All right, I'm ready. You ready? I think this is
I was born ready.
I think. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Here we go.
The man that you're talking to tells you, I just want to be friends.
Okay.
You reply to him with, thank God you said it first.
I love that.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
That's
Now
golden.
he's mindful, and you just gave him back all his self-confidence problems.
Yeah. Now, what's interesting from there is does that change that dynamic? Because guys, what they want, what they can't have. Does that work? Now, did he?
Which is why I remember what it was like to date when I was 20, because this was me.
That's awesome. That's,
I'm gonna have fun with this shit. This show is gonna get fun. I'll bring you back some juice.
That could be a little experiment because I could see maybe that working. That's the takeaway close. They call that okay, because I was thinking the same thing. Took the words out of my mouth, right? So interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
But
anyway, he has all those little
the firefighter from New York or the medic or what was he again?
Paramedic.
Paramedic. Okay. The cutting the clothes off. That's
I know.
License to do that.
Then he's texting me pictures in his uniform.
Yeah. Oh, sucker for a uniform. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, stop it with that.
I can see that. I can see that.
So it's going to get spicy. And then, the real estate agent that I said no to randomly calls me yesterday. I had a long day showing property. I was supposed to have a date yesterday, by the way, and he ended up having to reschedule. Well, I'm just saying, it was just a date. But anyway.
Okay.
And he's older, so I'll tell you how that goes down. But anyway, didn't have the date yet.
Geriatric. Okay.
No, he's smoking. He's a smoke show. He is not geriatric.
Silver Fox.
There is nothing. No, yeah, he's a package.
Put together.
Anyway, so I'm showing properties, park somewhere, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a couple drinks, get some food because I'm starving, write a couple offers, and chill out. So I get this message.
The day in the life of a busy agent. Go ahead.
Get this message. All of a sudden, remember, it's all don't date the real estate agents, don't date the appraisers.
I disagree with that, but go.
I
disagree with all of that.
Rule, not yours.
Terrible rule.
That's my rule.
So much common ground, but anyway, I'll shut up.
So he starts texting me.
Terrible rule.
Let me find the text. Says something like, well, mind you, I haven't texted or communicated with this guy in a long time, wait, let me go back. So we connected on the dating app. This is probably where the rule came from. So we connected on.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, no, I think this was Facebook dating before I deleted it.
Oh, good God, you're out.
So wait, this is a while back. No, I didn't go anywhere. It was just a conversation.
You're a real crowd pleaser.
It was just a conversation. You asshole.
Oh my God, you're everywhere.
So listen. So anyway, he starts. He used to be at the market center that I was at in New Tampa. Okay. I have no idea who he was. He goes, yeah, I know who you are. And I thought, God. We talk about not pooping in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Good
so,
story.
Anyway, I get this message.
Never once had that conversation in my life, but go ahead.
About what?
Pooping in the kitchen.
You don't shit where you eat?
Oh, I get it now. I get it.
You're slow today.
The company.
You are slow today, Jason.
Company, I know, because I got to pee really bad. Speaking of pooping.
All right, so so this guy, I was supposed to go out with him. Something came up for work, ended up not going, and then I just didn't respond. So this was April. He says, hey, I want to see you. What's a good day for you? So I never responded. This was April 1st.
Yeah.
So out of nowhere yesterday, I'm sitting down, having my martinis, writing the offers. He says, hey.
First off, I mean, I despise the word hey, right? So I don't know, hey, what's up? Hey, how's your day? Hey. I mean, I don't know. It's funny because, there's all these different little, if you're scrolling, one of them you inevitably see is, I think for men and women, there's a wing woman, a wing man, and they always say hey, how are you? How's your day? That you're like a little puppy.
It's so boring.
And women don't like that. That's
so
very
boring,
vanilla. It's very you got to be a little bit more exciting.
I like the spicy.
Yeah. I mean.
So I get this message, says, hey.
But don't send them the D-pic because apparently they right in between.
We talked about that. I told Rob before that you missed all the goods.
Wait till the third date. No,
you missed all the goods. I'm telling you. I told Rob, I said the whole dick pic is a thing.
Whoa,
like I didn't realize.
I'm always afraid that will, because that's when you put it out there, it's out there forever.
You can beep it, right?
It's out there, Jerry. Okay. So here's the thing for me. I think that it's in the universe. So I'm always terrified of like the blackmail of that.
Yeah,
like,
but aside from
it could be shared and it could be. So
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is apparently
you could also just get the laughing emoji back.
That's true.
Apparently, that's a thing, right?
Apparently.
People do that nowadays. And I told Rob, I said, for women, we don't really want that pic unless we ask for it. So don't be doing that.
Yeah. It eventually will.
Like, we'll let you know if we want it.
Yeah. I like that. Take charge. Anyway, can we get off this uncomfortable topic?
Wait, so I'm trying to tell you a story.
There we go.
So anyway, he texted me back last night when I'm in the middle of writing this offer. Hey, when do you want to go out? I said, hey, not sure that text was for me because it's been months,
That's
right?
good.
So I texted back. He says, yes, it was for you.
Yes.
All right, how you doing? Okay, so that's a different date, Saturday night. I'll let you know how it goes. But I told him, I don't date real estate agents. That's why I didn't message you back.
Let me check my calendar because it's filling up quickly. Let me see if I can. Run. Apparently, like,
I
message
him back.
I'm free on Thursday of next year. Yes. No, you know what? You got to enjoy it. I mean, that's the thing.
Well, his response is he's not an agent anymore.
Oh, he's not?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry. We get too excited about this.
I was trying to finish the short little story.
I'll shut up.
It was so short. Anyway.
Oh.
That was the whole story.
Was that okay?
No, I just told him. Remember, I said I didn't date agents.
Okay, gotcha.
So I said, I didn't date agents, and that's why I didn't hit you back. And he says, well, I'm not an agent anymore.
Well, there you go. So you're saying there's a chance?
No, I just said yes to a date, and then he calls me. I'm driving home, and wants to meet up, and I'm like, no, we'll just stick to Saturday. Yeah. And he said something else. I forgot what it was. Saturday. And then he said something about, I don't know. He said something, and I said, I already said yes. Don't make me change my mind. That's what I told him.
Right. Don't be too needy.
What he said.
Okay.
Anyway.
So this is this upcoming Saturday.
Well, you know how it goes.
There we go. All right, cool. Well, you're definitely lapping me. So, because I haven't even, my grocery cart has not been.
Yeah, we have to do that. It'd be fun.
Yeah. We need the film crew. Okay, so
grocery cart bumping. If you missed it, we talked about it on a prior episode.
Yeah, like where do you find a woman off the app?
So do you think any of this podcast is going to get awkward with the whole male female dynamic?
Well, if it did, it already has. So
I already made you uncomfortable.
But people awkward sells. I mean, people because we're all awkward at some point in time. We've all been embarrassed. We've all experienced the same pain. It's the same frustrations, the same highs, the same lows. I mean, I think it's very something that people can, what's the word relate to. It's very relatable.
All right, so I'll ask the question. We might have to do it. Random thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
You've been at this way longer than me.
Oh God, you have to. Yeah, that's true. Can we have a restroom break first? Go ahead.
If you were looking for a friend with benefits and you're a female,
FWB.
Where do you start? I just want to hear what you have to say as a guy. I didn't say I'm taking advice from you. I just want to know.
I pick up what you're putting down. I smell what you're stepping in.
I just want to know. I think the person listening will appreciate this.
There are.
So just think about that, right? The friends with benefits you had. How'd you get into that situationship?
Oh, you got some lingo there. A situationship.
Well, what else do you call it?
Yeah, a booty call. Back in the old days is what we called it.
A regular booty call, right? Yeah. Like, is it friends with benefits?
Yes. I think that has to do with a little bit people that maybe had their eye on you when. Okay. So it's either you meet someone fresh and they become this, or someone who you've now become you were off the market, but now you're on the market per se, right? So there could potentially...
Which is the situation with Saturday.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. There's someone from the past that they're in the same situation that they don't want to listen. Listen, Linda. I'm not looking for anything serious, right? So, and we all have needs. So I think you're going to know very quickly especially after the first kiss. You're going to know very quickly where this is turning.
It's only one. I told them all no.
But you're also going to see, you're going to by then know what it is they're maybe looking for, right? And so in what stage in the life are they? Are they looking for more than just a friend? Or are they randomly, casually dating? Or are they at the point where, they do maybe want to settle down and meet the right person, and then all bets off?
So how do you talk about that without making somebody like me feel uncomfortable? Because I shared about the first date where the guy was talking about marriage, and I was ready to run.
You have to talk about it, then it ain't the one, right? Because there is it is pheromones.
Well, no, like what you're just saying.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay, tell me.
Let it organically happen, right? So if you try to overthink these things a little bit, it's going to be an issue, right? So you have to, in the heat of the moment, right? If you don't have those, if you're both not thinking those thoughts, proceed with caution, right? So I think you're just going to know.
So I'm talking about the casual conversation where they say, "What are you looking for?"
Yeah, okay, you can talk about that.
Or they look at your profile, right? And it says
men are a lot easier.
Short term, open to long term.
If you say, "Hey, listen, I'm interviewing for," they're going to sign up in an instant for that. But the same token, one of those or a few of those are going to, once it gets to that point, they're going to catch feelings. It's going to be different, and then they're going to get a little jealous. They're going to get a little possessive, but there's going to be
But it's not supposed to be that.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
There's men that thrive on that kind of relationship, and there are others that don't, right? And so,
say more about that exactly.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Gosh.
I just want to make sure you're not skipping.
No, I'm not skipping. Okay. There are definitely women that I might meet that it's strictly FWB. All day, all day long. I do not think of it any other way. And that to me starts in the very first meeting. I can tell chemistry-wise that, yes, attractive enough for this. Beyond that, never. And I know that instantaneously.
Okay.
To where there's someone that the last thing I'm even thinking about is sleeping with them, right? Not that I don't want to, because I really want to, but I really like this person too, right? And I can kind of see, because me.
So you're being polite.
Yeah, I'm speaking for me. I might be completely different than you and a lot of other people, so I'm only speaking personally for myself. What I can tell you is this. If I'm super picky and it's got to be this whole chemistry here. I mean, I could not date you because of your feet. That's how weird I am, right? So that might be a deal breaker. So I might have said too much there.
I think people look for that stuff.
Yeah. So I am very kind of, there's a whole package from head to toe type of a thing, right? So like even down to, you might be super attractive. I might date you a little bit. Then I find out that like, oh, I don't like to be there. And then like, please move on, right? So there has to be some primal chemistry, like their sparks. They got to be flying, right? So
the common connection on the important stuff.
Yeah, but even to the point where, sexual tension can be a good thing. It doesn't mean you hop right into bed with him, right? To me, that is the lure and the excitement of it. Like, it doesn't have to be the first time, the second time. If you're feeling that intimately and passionately about someone, I mean, you'll wait and you won't even entertain anything else. That's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for someone who can just basically, it's the first thing you're thinking about and the last thing you're thinking about, right? You could hold out.
Hence why the paramedic's still texting.
Yes, you can hold out versus others. You will never look at it. And I think women are that way. I think they're wired similarly. Women are a lot like guys in that regard, where I think they kind of know. But then they might fall in love with, they might be a little bit more open to, well, he wasn't my first choice or pick. There was no attraction, but then they fall in love with him. Right?
Oh, I think that's true.
So I think
1,000% true for my husband.
It's more so for women have that ability. Men, we don't have that ability, right? We do think with our you-know-what, right? But there is, at the same time, it doesn't mean that we're all the same. And inherently, like, do I want a partner and do I want to be in a healthy relationship? You better believe it, right? Because I'm at the point in my life, it has been 17 years. I am not in a relationship. I really do want to be in a relationship, right? So I would really like to have a companion / partner / this, do things. And I have a lot to give. I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to give. And I hope you're not afraid of affection, because I have plenty to give, and that is a deal breaker if you are. So I have my rules, I have my boundaries, but yet I can date with the best of them. I can one night stand with the best of them. You know, I can do whatever, but I know instantaneously, and I can probably count on definitely less than 2 hands. I might not even get to the second hand on how many people that I can think of in my life actually had that gravitational pull.
So it's a handful.
Barely. I've only had what I would call kryptonite just a few times in my life. And probably the kryptonite that I had was never even meant to be, could be, and like you should run from. That's what you like. That's what guys are attracted to. Yeah, maybe it's but it is like there is no universe where it's even belongs together, right? And you know, you kind of know it in the moment, but maybe you're reeled in a little bit, you know, and you thought, okay,
it's like, oh, never mind.
You know, and these are a couple of these situations were never sexual, right? So it's like, okay, were you being led on a little bit? You know, were you being teased a little bit? Were you being promised a little bit? Because sex is sex, you know, but then making love is making love, right? So you have to determine, like, you know, you can really have good sex and you know, and you can also make love to the same person, right? Depends on the mood, right? But some you'll only see one way, and some you can see both, right? Some you can see both, right? If you want to cuddle afterwards, I mean, there's a difference. If, like, here, walk of shame, get out, go, that's way different, right? I'm speaking real. So no one in the audience can be offended because they're all thinking and shaking their head right now. Yes, in agreement. So I'm just saying what you're thinking.
So if you have the one night stand and the girl's gone before you wake up, how does that impact you?
I'm okay with that, you know,
okay.
But at the same time, there might be the one I want to cuddle with, right?
Okay.
There, I mean, like, listen, I mean, we're already out there. I can't take anything back, you know. There's intimacy and there's just the act of, but then you know when there's someone that's the act of, but there's a little bit more left, you know. There's a little bit like maybe the smell, maybe the touch, maybe something about them that just grabs you a little bit more and leaves you wanting more.
All right, so this is Live, Love, Lost. So
yeah, we're really
to kind of ping it back through that.
Yeah,
if you can think back that far, Jason, the first time you were
intimate
with somebody, touched, whatever, yeah, maybe however that first shook out. Did you have that weird factor, like this is not Helena touching me?
I'm a man. I'm primal.
You did not.
Zero.
Okay.
Zero. Doesn't mean I love my wife any less, and I do not feel guilty saying that. I never cheated on her, right? Guys, you know, you can look, but you can't touch. Like, I was married to a Polish woman that you could not look or touch. So if I looked, there wasn't, oh, it's okay, you know, oh, she's pretty hot, right? In. Oh no. I mean, even if the eyes in the back of my head is looking,
she knows.
Yeah, I'm gonna get smacked. But for guys, it's way different, and I'll just admit what I am, and we are primal in that nature, you know, for sure. But I tell you, women could be even more primal. They just hide it better, and they're just ladies, right? So it's almost a double standard a little bit, you know. But I accept it.
We talked about the widow's fire. Remember?
I don't know. You know, I don't even know what that was. I didn't even know what that was.
But so what I'm saying,
women have it more so than men. I promise you.
What?
Widow's fire. Because here's why.
Oh yeah, we have to.
I'm going to tell you why. Guys are on fire all the time down there, right? So we all, come on, baby, light my fire. We're always thinking that nonstop, 24/7, 365.
I think it's like that for women when you're in widow's fire.
But I'm trying to tell you, that's the point I'm making.
Got it.
Our widow's fire is year round.
It never stops.
It's always on fire.
Got it.
Right? So we're waiting for someone to, you know, kind of extinguish it a little bit and relight it occasionally, right? Okay. A healthy relationship, you know, you have to have that spice and the whatever, and it has to, that passion, that flame, it always has to be burning. Always. Right. Because here's where relationships get in trouble when it's not. You know, so all you men out there, I mean, you got to think about that, because if you're not, someone else will, right?
Yeah.
And if you're not, doesn't mean she stopped doing it.
Get re-engaged.
Yeah, somehow. I mean, whatever you're into, you know.
Well, I mean, like re-engaged in that way.
I get it. Everybody's different. There's wild. We're not. Maybe the next show will get a little bit more risque, but let me tell you, there are people into some wild stuff out there, right? So just when I say whatever you're into, that's what I mean. You know, you might. It's not a Tupperware party. You know, it could be another type of party, but you know what I'm saying.
You have the stuff in the Tupperware, but okay.
Maybe. Yeah, and maybe nobody has their clothes on when they're exchanging Tupperware. I don't know. I've never been to one of those parties. Or have I?
Sounds like you have.
Don't know what you're talking
experience.
about. But what I'm saying is everybody, there's, I don't want to say everyone's different, because there's a lot of similar people in similar packs. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing I'm saying that anybody hasn't thought about, you know, period.
We started this show how many months ago? Has it been?
Whatever 13 episodes
4 months?
goes. It's 4 months?
3 months?
No, I don't think it's been that long.
How many months has it been?
60 days maybe.
I didn't know. It's been more than that.
Okay.
I did not think we were going to land here.
You knew eventually we would.
I didn't think that.
How could you not? You're talking about live, love, and loss, and we're two real people with heartbeats and pulses and desires and everything else, and wants and needs. And yes, you have emphasized it's been 17 years for me, you know. So
it's not a zinger.
I will tell you, there were some droughts for sure, but the droughts were by choice, you know. A lot of them was by choice, you know, and I think a lot of it has to do with where you are mentally, spiritually, financially, all of that. You have to. We've talked about this before, you know. You have to love yourself too, and you have to feel good about yourself, and you know. You got to realize when you're a train wreck and when you're not. You know, if you're a train wreck, you should not be out there driving trains, you know. So conducting, you should fix yourself, you know, and heal yourself.
Well, that's a good point. If you work on you, everything else follows.
It does. But then again, I mean, it's like you might be a little bit broken and not all the way put together, and then but you're not necessarily looking, and you kind of bump into someone who maybe can be that person to help put you back together. I mean, you see
shopping cart bumping.
You see in the movies all the time, right? So there's always the widow and the widower, and there's always someone out in the wings. You know, it seems that Hollywood thing didn't happen for me, but I've also lived a very busy lifestyle that was very demanding and took on the role of, you know,
plus full-time dad,
everything. So it's just a lot. And for me, time has flown by. 17 years is a long time, and it feels like a lifetime ago at this moment, but it also, I equate it to a snap and a blink, you know, really, literally, you know, it's crazy.
So this is probably a good thing just to talk about, because I'm thinking, like, the world's different, right? It was different for you even at that time, and now it is different with the apps and all the things.
Yes.
So for me, I completely removed my status on, like, for example, on Facebook. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say single. It doesn't say widowed. Yeah. And it doesn't say married. It just doesn't say anything.
That doesn't say burning widow's fire.
So here's what we're gonna do. I know we've never done this, so you'll be able to splice this thing together. We got to put a little pause.
You have to pee?
Yes, very bad. Very bad. So this is good stuff. I don't want to hold it. I am wearing black pants, though. So
go pee.
Okay. We've never done that in 13 episodes.
How many minutes are we in?
Oh, I can't.
Might be a show.
I can't make it.
Go pee.
Okay, pause it. Can we do that? Play some music. Play some water music.
Oh, Lord.
I've never done that.
Run, pee. You should have peed when I peed. Hell yeah. You definitely should. Yeah. At least get him coming out. Gotta be able to shit. All right, so when you're in the middle of doing a show and your co-host says, fuck it, I gotta go pee. Can't make it up. Right, so when you're in the middle of doing a show and your co-host, fuck it, I gotta go pee. Can't make it up. Oh my god. Oh, now I'm getting private number calls. Oh, Lord.
Katrina, can I ask you a business question?
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay. If you were in my shoes and you were performing a job, or you were supposed to be performing a job and you had to wait an entire hour, would you bill for that hour?
Ooh.
I know that this has personal reflection on you as well, because it's not really fair.
Agreed. I think I would have a very transparent conversation about that. That time is money.
Because this is like going on, like, I feel like the second or third time where like both our time just isn't being respected.
Yeah.
So and it's not fair for you to come out of sponsorships or out of your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were here. You were ready. He was here. He had an entire week to let us know that 11 o'clock is a no.
I know. I even texted him this morning.
And if it's something that's weekly, you would have thought like last Friday had been like, no, can't do 11. Let's do 12.
He's a little bit disorganized, which, I'm going to have to figure that out. Because it is definitely driving me mad.
I just wanted to know your opinion.
I think if you had a conversation about it in advance, after that, yes.
Because, that was technically a third show we could have cut.
Yeah, we should have been able to do 3. What got at 11? Yeah. 12, no, 2.
Yeah, we were only slated to do 2. But technically, if we do 2 today still, we could have done the third. That's the perspective that I'm coming from.
Or you just book a little tighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just have other stuff lined up afterward and you go, sorry, gotta go. I have appointments booked. Bill you for the hour. You for the hour.
Just curious what you were thinking. What you would do in that situation as a business owner.
I think I always want to give people grace first and be really clear on expectations.
That makes sense.
Okay. So much better because I just was not able.
Did you get your Sun City bladder all emptied out there?
I was not able to focus at all. It was very uncomfortable and I wasn't hearing anything you were saying.
I don't even know where we left off. I forgot.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I get that.
All right.
Do we talk about that? Or, I don't know.
Welcome back.
I would tell you. Are we back alive?
I didn't stop recording. It was just recording.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll send you the video, Rob. You can throw that in the middle.
Good.
But I will just cut that.
No, I'm going to send you the video. You can throw that in the middle.
I'll put in the Jeopardy music. Parking lot.
Okay. It is gloomy on. Okay, good. So, how do we just pop back in? I'll just pop us back in, right? Okay, count me down.
Wait, so we were talking about...
No idea. I'll explain it. I don't. Do you?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Take it away. Yep. Okay. So I'm popping back in. First time ever in the history of doing radio, podcasts, et cetera, I succumbed to Mother Nature. And I had to go. Maybe it was all the topic of conversation that are free flowing, but I had to go free flow myself. So embarrassing enough, I took my first restroom break in history. So don't think any less. We're professionals.
Don't worry, we got a video. Human. We got a video for the middle of the video.
You know what's funny? You want to hear something hilarious? I won't say his name, but we were doing radio, and so we were doing radio, and he was on the phone or something, and then went in the bathroom with the FaceTime. It was still linked into the thing here. We weren't live, fortunately. And he was in the restroom, doing the thing, and it was here. It was great. It was a whole thing.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
I think I know who that is.
Yes. Well, yeah. It would make sense. All right, so we're back in, and we were free flowing.
So I was talking about so again, the world's different from when you re-entered this pool. The apps are a thing. Love them, hate them, whatever. You're probably on them or were at some point.
Yeah.
And even social media, right? So you think about Facebook where it has the status. So for me, I just deleted it entirely. I definitely did not put widow. I think I told you in
the relationship status.
I feel like, especially as a female, if you're put widow anywhere, especially on your dating profile or anywhere, I feel like we would be hunted like prey. That's what my instinct says.
I didn't think about that, because now that you're saying that, when I was on them, I definitely put that, because I speak the truth. I'm the truth, but maybe that was
Did you get preyed on?
No, maybe it was a deal killer. When you stop and think about it, maybe it was like
maybe for guys, but yeah. I can see for guys where that might be a deal killer. Maybe.
Yeah, for women, they're like, that's baggage.
But for women, like somebody like me, to put widow, it's like, somebody's prey.
Yeah, I could totally see that, because somebody's
gonna
like,
eat
man,
you for
emotionally.
Honestly, the only time that it really, when I had the profiles and I had, widow, widower, I'm a widow too. And so there was that. I would get those from time to time, so sorry to hear about it. Because it's very true. Only we can relate to that. And so I didn't have that intention when I did that. I just,
I definitely chatted with some guys that were widowers, and it is a connection.
Okay. Well, just like sex, often no male, and I'm kidding, that was a joke. Not often enough. So then I'm Caucasian, obviously, if you can't tell. And height and all that stuff. So I just naturally put, widow, widower, because I'm not married. I'm not divorced. I guess I am single though.
You are single.
So that's, if I were ever to go back on, I'm not lying at that
You'd
point.
Put single. Yeah, you are. So death do us part. You're single.
I just wonder if there would have been a different outcome.
Perhaps.
I'm definitely jaded about these apps, because I think they're a big letdown. I think it's too much work.
Yeah, it is. And my philosophy is I'm just going to have fun. It's just a date.
Yeah.
Just a date.
Yeah, but it comes easier I'm telling you, I've said this before. It comes, and listen, I not to brag or anything, but I mean, I think I had a really good profile, right? Very good pictures. And I am a wordsmith when it comes to profiles, right? And I was told that a lot, right? So, but it's almost like I want to grab your phone and say, well, let me check out my competition, right? So, I'm just often wonder, because for women, we should do that actually. Let me get
that's
on
another
this
show.
Yeah, you know what? We just opened up the gold.
That's another show. I'm going to take your phone. You're going to take mine.
We're doing this. We are doing
I'm going to start ripping on your profile first.
We are doing this. Hey, listen, I don't think you can.
Okay, that's the next show.
But I'm not. I'll take constructive criticism very constructively. But going back, so I just lost my rhythm. I don't know what I was going to say.
This was way more fun.
Way more fun. So, but I was getting to a point there.
Widower, status, change, single.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying. Oh, yes.
Shot yourself in the foot. For women, I think there's a lot more accessibility to, hey, I want to go on a date today and tonight. Right now. Yeah, it's not like that for men. We don't have it like that. We just don't. So no matter how, whatever you got going on or don't have it going on, I just think there's way more options.
and it goes back to what I was saying before. Men are all the same, very basic, very simple, but complicated at the same time, right? So, I mean, yes. I mean, there's probably very few. I don't know. It depends. I swipe. I always forget. Is it left or right? No is what? Lefty, loosey, righty,
I don't know.
tighty?
Hinge is just an X. I don't know.
No.
I think it's left by, right? I don't know.
Left.
Which way is it, Rob? Do you know?
Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey?
If she's looking nice, we swipe it to the right.
Okay.
Okay,
so I have
swipe
that
right, swipe
so
right.
left is by.
Okay. How do you know
Like,
this,
send
Rob?
it.
So,
Because he grew up in the day and age of apps.
okay.
Yeah, I
got
was
you.
on the apps before.
He's
I
not
was
old
married.
like us.
Okay. So yes, some men swipe right. And they're swiping so fast, the right. They're probably not even looking at the second, third photo or even reading anything.
Oh, I read all of it and look at all the photos.
Yeah, I'm weird that way. I do.
Yeah.
I do also do that as well.
Yeah, I think
but
All right, so I'll
it
give.
depends on the mood. I've definitely
Let me give a tip to the guys listening.
Okay.
So if you've got your app online
Yeah.
and you got your profile stuff, couple things. Number one, do not have all of your photos in sunglasses and hats.
Yeah.
We want to see what you look like.
I would agree.
Like we've been on dates with you guys
You
that
want
have your sunglasses and your hats, and you
slacks
do
and a
not look the
jacket,
same.
You know,
Or your only photo be a group of friends.
Yeah, it's like which one
Well,
is
that's-
it?
Which
yeah,
one
it's
are
confusing.
you would think that that's profile 101.
Take
but
out pictures of women, even if it's your mom. It doesn't matter. It's weird.
yeah,
Take it out.
Take your children out of there.
Yes. Oh God, for the love of God, take your kids out. Yes.
But
Yes.
there's a lot of women in there with daughters and.
I think they
sons
do
and-
that to kind of be transparent. They have kids. I get it. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I can think they would do that.
But
And then have a full body pic.
Yeah, I agreed with all of that. I think, yes, agreed with all that. And there's so many ways you can go with this, and so many ways. Like the children thing, for safety and for whatever else, and a lot of it might have to do with age. I don't know, but I still see it. You know, I could see it going both ways. Where it just depends on what you're looking for. You know. I don't know. I'm mixed feelings on that, but I always rule on the side of safe. You know,
Right.
I would agree. So I never did that because
Do your friends know that their picture is in your dating profile?
I do no. I have no.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about the group of friends.
Yeah, that's true. No, I don't. I didn't do that. But I would never put my children on an app ever. So I can
Yeah.
see that could be weird and strange.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
I don't. It's not like sometimes you'll see it's a really good photo and they put the little happy face over to protect. But I don't know that like if I've ever seen like a mother with a daughter, it's never like I'm like, oh, I can't believe she put her daughter in there. I'd never really thought of it that way, but I guess you could, you know, supposedly, maybe. So weird. Anyway,
So
I
that's
know.
guys don't do that. That's my
No, I'm
women's
talking
perspective.
about females.
Okay.
I've seen females
So
do it.
what's your tips to the females? The females listening, what not to do in your profile? The kids, right? Don't put the kids.
Good. Yeah, good question. Good
What else?
question. I think it's not
Similar?
No. You never let me finish. I think it's not so much some women don't put enough in their profile. They don't, and I appreciate the ones that put a lot of information in there, because it helps me evaluate things. And if there's it actually allows me to spark a conversation based upon what you've put in there. Because if I can relate to anything, I'm definitely going to use that because I found common ground and rapport. So I would think that would be a good segue and lead in referencing. Number one, it shows I paid attention. Number two, and I read the whole profile and I just didn't swipe, you know, and then also too, that I can actually articulate and expand on something you're passionate about, you know? And so there's, I think, instantly some common ground that can be explored, and there's maybe a little intrigue. I guess more so for me, I think that it doesn't mean you have to date all these people, but sometimes in the engagement is when you'll figure out who you want to go on the date with.
Yes or no? Yeah, right. In the engagement, yes or no?
You should
figure that out.
engage with as many people as possible. So I don't care if it's 50. You know, now whoa, what are you talking about? But at least that's called narrowing it down and screening them. You're screening them via this way, right? But. And I'm guilty of this too, maybe letting people off the hook. I mean, I don't know. But you can delete it to where they can't go back in it. And that's always like, what did I do wrong? You know, and listen.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I've had that happen too. I've had that happen too. Like, everything was great. You started it. You know, I mean.
Well, you want to go back and look at the message and be like, what did I say? I don't even know.
Where did you go?
Yeah.
Right. So, and then you think, what did I do wrong? And you know what I'm saying? I'm always I self-reflect a lot. So I'm very old school, right? You know, my parents are still married. So, you know, generationally, you know, old school. Right. So
I think most guys probably don't do what you do, like with all the reading and the details. I think it's a real quick little.
Yeah. Yep. No, I would agree. I know I'm definitely different. there. So, and definitely more of a romantic. Right. So I think that, it's interesting. I think for the tip I would give women is just if you were interested enough to, because then this happens a lot too. This is why I often wonder. Finally, bonus, someone I'm actually attracted to. Great, good, here we go. And like, so the one was like Bumble, right? So you match, but then they never actually initiate the conversation. Then you extend it, and there's still nothing, and you don't have the ability to do anything about it on that app, right?
Oh, okay.
And so then you're like stuck wondering.
I have not bumbled.
Yeah, so then it's a fumble. I like to call it fumble instead. It puts women in control, basically. So I appreciate it. But then in my mind is like, okay, well, she's already connected with someone, and because she has bumbled. She's queen bee, and she's got lots of bees making honey out there, and so she just didn't get to you, type of a thing, right?
Someone else is already pollinating.
But I could have been your main squeeze, your main bee with all the pollen.
Someone else might be pollinating well.
Well, not as good. You don't know. You don't know. So Rob's laughing. He's like, "What are we talking about?"
We'll have to do a show of what happens if you actually have sex with a guy and it doesn't work out. Like you're like, yeah, this is not going to work out long term.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then that means that you didn't perform well. So,
no, that's not the only thing.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
I used to be single before I was married.
Well, I mean, that's usually the reason, but.
No, like sometimes, the guy.
Sometimes that's the only thing dragging the thing forward. Everything else sucks, but that's always good. You can count on that. So
I know, but what about the times when the guy is like, yeah, okay.
I don't know what it means. Maybe you can expand on that. We're talking about
You missed the hand signal.
Not an affair? I don't know.
An affair? Married?
No.
Oh, the size.
Did not say that.
Size does matter. Is what you're saying.
Size.
It's not
all
just
of it.
It's not just the motion in the ocean. So size does matter.
Size, it's girth, it's all of it.
Wow, interesting. Well, I mean, you heard it right here. In case you're wondering, it's the truth. I mean, I would agree with that.
I love the idea of the switching to phones.
Oh,
I'm gonna have so much fun on yours. I can't wait.
Just don't go through the photos.
Give me it now.
No, it's not happening.
You're gonna delete stuff.
I don't want you to think any less
You
of
are
me.
gonna delete stuff.
Yeah. Well, if you don't go
Jason's
through the.
been sending spicy pictures.
No, I am on no apps right now.
He's lying. He was totally on Hinge.
No, it was actually. I don't think it was Hinge. I think it was a different one.
That's the only one I'm on.
No, I think you were probably on one of these. Maybe was it a Match or was it might have been Tinder? I don't know.
No, I've not been on Tinder or Match. The only one I did was Facebook dating. I deleted it.
Okay.
I told you how the weird guy was talking about marriage on the first date, got freaked out.
Well, I will tell you, for me, Hinge was one of the worst ones. That was the hardest one to really navigate and get some,
well, maybe I'll try a new one.
Yeah, I don't.
I need another date.
I've been hearing about this Grinder. No, I'm kidding. That's wrong. Wrong.
If that's really all you're looking for, I thought Tinder was like the go-to.
That's what I thought. Tinder was the hookup app. That's what I heard. But
wow,
one of my best friends, they met on Tinder.
I've heard that too, but like it's so funny because I've not once hooked up from Tinder. I don't.
Were you on Tinder?
At
some point?
I've been on them all at some point. Yeah, I tried them all out
simultaneously
for
or one
research.
at a time.
Well, that's where they get you because you are so discouraged on one that you go to another, right? But here's where they get you, the auto renewals. How many stuff, you don't even want to be on anymore. And like, oh, okay, I guess I will, right? So you get stuck into this time I'm going to make it work, right? So, and then you like, it's almost like, you in business, you send out like mass emails or mass texts, like, okay, let me try this. Maybe if I send more and do more, the laws of averages will work in my favor. But I don't know. Then when you start some communications and then it trails off, someone loses interest somewhere along the way. But truly for men, I will tell you, there's way more fake profiles for women trying to take you for your money. There's probably some guy in Ghana somewhere, trying to rip you off, scammers. There are tons. I'm sure that there's a fair share on the women's side too.
I guess I don't know how to.
No, I could tell when they're like super hot, like a scale 1 to 10, a 12
I
or
think
14.
that's more of a guy problem.
Yeah, or their pictures look a little too manufactured or things, and then you can totally tell by the first response. Like it's just immediately
If she's way out of your league,
she probably
she's probably a bot.
I mean, come on. Did you see me? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. This is a joke.
No, I'm just saying in general. If
No, I mean,
I have a feeling Jason sends some money overseas.
Not $1. All in house. No, instantaneously you can spot that from the first message. It's a fake. And you're right. Women of that caliber generally aren't on dating apps, period. And then number 2, if they are, they rarely, if never, make the first move because they are bombarded. They are so, I can only imagine what their inbox looks like. There are probably like thousands of unread messages. So they're so bombarded that they are going to maybe out of what they can see and they're interested in, but they have a smorgasbord and all you can eat. I mean, that's a never ending supply. There's a full tank for sure.
I'm just saying, like, be realistic as well. And I'm not like downplaying any gentleman out there.
What do you mean by this?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
so instead of like, if she
read the room is what you're trying to say. So if you're a 5, don't go for 10. If you're a 5, go for a 6.
If you're a 5 and she's a 20,
6.5.
It's a bot. That's
yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well, that's for sure the case. I wouldn't consider myself a 5, but anyway, can we end this conversation and show?
I think it's pretty good.
I know.
So far.
Actually, this is where our audience rating is probably going to spike. If there's ever going to be a spike, this is it. This is what people want to hear. This. The other stuff is very important.
Let us know what we can do to make it more uncomfortable and awkward.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll gladly do it. Let me know.
I think you've already set the precedence for our new rating. So you said anything from the D word to the F word so we're already now.
Rob can fix that. Right,
or do we need to?
Yeah, fix it.
On radio, we have to. We can have
fix it anyway.
For the edited for radio version, and the podcast, you just keep it free flowing.
Well, we were talking about the winky pics.
Yeah, I mean, we went all in on that. You said girth. Oh my God,
that's not a bad word.
You just admitted right there in front of everyone that it
does matter.
Smack it up in reverse. If you're,
you don't want some pencil guy.
Well, I mean, what if it's a sharp pencil? No. I don't know. Oof. Okay, you heard it here.
No sharp pencils.
There you go.
Go fix that.
There are surgeries for that. Is what you're saying?
Oh gosh, probably. I don't know.
Well, what if it's a very large for male? What if it's? No, I'm kidding. See.
Okay. Direction. All right. So we'll talk about it. So sometimes the guys that are super well hung think women are like, oh yeah, but like at some point it's like hitting your cervix. It's not
painful,
fun.
It hurts. Yeah.
You forget like the anatomy is congruent on both sides. The size varies for
there you go.
But there's a lot of other things going on.
Jason's like, how far back is your cervix?
Oh wow.
I need to measure it.
Yeah. Well, I think in your repertoire you have to have more than just that, because there's certainly a lot of things that can be done, right?
Oh yeah.
Outside of that, right? So I like to consider myself an expert in every field, right? So with no stone left unturned. So I'll leave it right there.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to end this podcast.
I'll leave it right there.
All right, let me know what y'all think. If you like the spice and you want a little more, I can throw some more heat on Jason. We'll make him blush. He's a white boy too.
I didn't
He's
blush
white
once.
like me.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see what you did there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but we'll save it for the next show. Peace out. It was good having you, and
this is Liv.
With love.
Loss.
And loss.
We're out.
And we out.